Hi, I'm Nicole, and today we'll be talking about court reports.
The purpose of a court report is to provide a snapshot of how the child is doing and the parents are doing to the court in preparation for your hearing. In your verbal testimony, that you can be more wordy and go into a little bit more, but the important thing is to be factual in your court report and stick to the main points so that nothing is missed. I encourage all the advocates to speak to their supervisors in preparation for a court report, as each court report may be a little different based on your case, the children and or parents, or whether the state has permanent or temporary custody. This is a blank court report example. At the top, you will add the hearing date, and you can edit that at the next court hearing. You will add the children's name, first and last. You will not include the date of birth. Over to the right, you include your name under the guardian ad litem and then your supervisor. The cause number and the type of hearing. There are 3 hearings that will need a court report. That is a status hearing and 2 permanency hearings. The caseworker's name goes here, and then the Robert Wilson 321st in Smith County will remain the same. Under case update, you will include the child's name and age, and then you will go into the placement. You give a brief description of the placement and any changes in the placement. Note whether the child is placed in the county, out of county, or out of region. List whether they are family, fictive kin, or in a foster placement. Do not include the child's exact location or names of caregivers. If your case has a protection order, you will not include the county at all. And under education, you will include the child's grade level, how they're doing in school. You do not have to list their grades, but you can list any extracurricular activities that they're involved in school, and how they are doing in class in regards to behaviors or any issues they are facing. Under therapy, you can include if the child attends therapy. Are they seeing the counselor in person, online, or Zoom? You can include the counselor's name, what type of therapy they are receiving, if they are any speech, occupational therapy, or physical therapy, and who the providers are with. Under the medication list, you can list the medications the child takes and reasons for medications. Please include the dose and how often they are taken. Under the visit section, you can discuss the visits with the biological family and how often they occur and any concerns that you have. This section is reserved strictly for family visitation, not CASA's visitation with the child. Please be sure to visit your children before court so you can get the most accurate and up-to-date information, especially regarding normalcy activities. We want to include, and under this section, is the child participating in any activities outside of the home, such as church and gymnastics? Are they seeing extended relatives, even if the caregiver's extended relatives come to visit? Are they going on vacation? Or do they have an upcoming surgery, procedure? You can also include that here. A brief description of the child's behaviors and how the child is doing overall. Describe any important incidents or other facts or observations of the child. This is not to be included in the normalcy section. This will be included in 2 to 3 sentences after the normalcy. You can start by describing the child's personality, what they like to do. You could also include any issues they are facing or struggles that they are trying to overcome. And then you will repeat the above information for remaining children. Under the concerns, you can list it as bullet points regarding anything for the case, such as the parent's services, the child's behaviors, or the child's needs. The recommendations should match your concern, and these also should be listed in bullet point or sentences. State your recommendations to the court. This can be in regards to placement, visitation, or any additional services that you are seeking. Under the concerns and recommendations, we try not to be too wordy, as the judge has a short amount of time to read these before your hearing starts. Then you will list your name and at the bottom of the court report. Court reports should always be submitted at least 10 days before your court hearing to your supervisor for review so that you have time to prepare any edits that may be necessary. It is also important to make sure to visit your children within 5 days of a court report to ensure that you have the most up-to-date information. And if there's anything that you would like to include to the team, you can send out in a team email if you feel like the court report is not the place for it. This specific court report is strictly for Smith County, and it is important to know that Van Zandt and Wood County court reports may vary if you have cases in separate counties. So I encourage you to reach out to your supervisor if you switch counties as an advocate.